Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Enlightened One. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Samma Sambuddha, the noble doctrine of the Buddha, and the noble the disciples of the Buddha. Hello, dear Dhamma friends. Welcome to the week number 21 of our Dhamma Talk series. Under this weekly Dhamma Talk series, we will cover up some really important topics on Theravada Buddhism to help benefit our community around the world. I certainly believe this effort by Dhamma USA is going to open up more horizon of Dhamma knowledge among our community. We are so delighted to have Venerable Varabuddhi as our guest speaker today, and I'm confident that he is a capable monk who has been amply trained with both Dhamma knowledge and practice. Dear Dhamma friends, please mark your calendar every Sunday at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and 8 p.m. Sri Lankan Time to get more benefit. Kindly check with Dhamma USA YouTube channel and Facebook page and Facebook group for more updates.
8 p.m. Sri Lankan time to get more benefits. Kindly check with Dhamma USA YouTube channel and Facebook page and Facebook.
Dr. Varabuddhi is the current chief monk of Mahamuni Theravada Buddhist Monastery, located in Minnesota, USA. He is originally from Western Myanmar, Rakhine State. After ordaining at age 12, he received his primary monastic education at his native village monastery, Paññā Pāramī Pāli Institute, Ponnagyun, for higher monastic education. At age 2, he received higher ordination upasampada at Danyawady Missionary Monastery in Rangoon, Myanmar. Completion of basic monastic training, went to Thailand and Sri Lanka, where he pursued his higher education from modern universities and following degrees. A Bachelor of Arts in English major from the Faculty of Humanities, Mahamuni Theravada Buddhist University, Chiang Mai campus, Thailand. He also earned a Master of Arts in Buddhist Studies from Postgraduate Buddhist Studies University of Kalyana, Sri Lanka, along with a Master of Arts in Buddhist Studies from Buddhist and Pali University of Sri Lanka. He also has a postgraduate diploma in Buddhist Studies, Buddhist Ayurvedic Psychiatry, and Counseling from Nagananda International Institute for Buddhist Studies, Manawata, Kalyana, Sri Lanka, as well as a Doctor of Philosophy in Buddhist Studies from Postgraduate Pali Buddhist Studies, University of Kalyana, Sri Lanka. Currently, Venerable is serving as a principal monk and president of MTBM of Minnesota, USA, and also one of the implementation committee members of Buddhist University of American, located in Sitwi, Rakhine State, Myanmar. I am all are going to enjoy this topic today, that is the essence of life. Kindly post your questions in the comment sections of the USA YouTube channel so that we can answer them at the end of the talk. Without further ado, let me invite Venerable Ray to start his Dhamma sharing on the essence of life. Please pay attention seriously to achieve maximum benefit from today's Dhamma sharing. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Let me pay my respect to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to Him, the Blessed One, the Holy One, and the fully enlightened One. Homage to Him, the Blessed One, the Holy One, and the Good morning here in the United States, and good evening in Asia to everyone. Today, I am going to share Dhamma knowledge on the topic of the essence of life. First of all, I want to extend my thanks to Dhamma USA. And one of my friends, Dr. Waranyana, who introduced me this Dhamma knowledge USA, and Dhamma USA, and the person who invited me and request me to give Dhamma talk. And also at this wonderful online live stream. Following person, Bandis Suminder. Bandis Suminter. Yeah, he is the one who is created this Dhamma USA. And the person who requests me and contact me is Suminda Dhammasena. And today is the most important one is who hosts this program, this Dhamma talk. She is a technician, Mrs. Tunuri Fernando. So I also wanted to express my gratitude to all of lay people and among United States and all around the world who are interested to listen this talk and who support and encourage dedication has made this great opportunity happen. Because monks could not do alone without the support, without the audience to give Dhamma talk or any other kind of help. That's why everyone deserves to help monk and community to share and to learn Dhamma sharing, Dhamma knowledge, and whatever the thing cannot keep alone. If we can share good things, can be good in society, in an individual, and finally around the world. So we should have the mutual relationship with monastic life and laity that makes great benefits for oneself and others. Now, all of you should have congratulate each other, I think, for making this valuable opportunity possible. It is truly, I say, one of the Buddha's teaching we can share here in America and even the corner of the world who are entirely taking to listen this sharing. Today, I wanted to base some Dhamma sharing based on some verses from Dhammavada. Dhammavada But based on my topic, the topic is this essence of life. So everybody wants to fulfill what is the essence of life. We know we can have some essence in our life. This is true. So I can take some verses from Dhamma. Before that, I just introduce some general knowledge based on the essence of life. The Buddha Dhamma has many meaning, but if we don't test, we cannot know what is in the essence. So compared to our life. So I should take something which is in Buddhism. In Buddhism, the essence of life is the practicing morality, practicing mental culture, and cultivation of wisdom. These three things are who practice and who put in our daily life, then he can feel, or she can feel this is the essence of life. But we know and hear what is in the Buddhist teaching, but we forgot to practice, and we lack in practice. We know, we learn, but we lack in practice. That's why we are having so much trouble, so much stressful, so much depression, and even fighting each other. We cannot be patient to each other. If say somebody, if you criticize somebody, then we don't have patience to listen. So the most important in our life is to understand one's emotional feeling and to understand others' emotional feeling. This is the way we can have the essence. Without understanding, without honest, without forgiveness, we don't have a sense or the essence in our life. So first is I want to take and share the Buddhist teaching from the Dhammapada. Before that, I just would like to say something. So, many people think that life can live easily at the age of 80, 85, and a number of people think that even 90, and even a few lucky ones who get 100 and over 100, it makes into long time of spending. So at this time, we all have methods to make a long life, like as spend possible. Now, everywhere, especially newer medications, and if medications are not completely successful, then there are various kinds of surgeries that can undergo, and even when start to live a longer life. Before that, now I want to share one of the verbs in Dhammapada. So to make the essence of life, what is sharing here? To have the valuable of a human life here and next life. So here I can recite the verbs. Yo cha wasastan jiwe dosilo asmahito ekahan jiwitan seyo sila wanta sa jayina. The meaning of these verbs in English, if someone should live 100 years in moral, without a sila, and not without samadhi, a life one day is better for one who is in virtue, who has sila, good behavior, and who is meditate. So we can understand in these verbs there are two people. The one, first one is who live 100 years old without a sila, without practicing morality, without valuable morality. And the other one is who practice morality, undertaking at least 5 precepts, can live one day is better than 100 years live who didn't practice sila and samadhi. So one who lives 100 years but corrupt behavior, no effort to achieve any kind of a higher consciousness of samadhi, and somebody who lives a course of a harmful action, then he has no essence in life, and that is why who practice one day is better than 100 years old who didn't practice and who value moral and ethics. This is the way, so we can get from the Buddhist teaching. Here in this world, who practice a sila and a samadhi, so we can get two aspects. Who practice sila, who practice samadhi, and who didn't practice sila and who didn't practice samadhi. So one can live with 100 years old, 100 years without practicing sila and samadhi. He didn't have any essence of life. And the one who practiced one day with practicing of sila and morality is better than for one who didn't practice sila and samadhi. This is the verse, and the first verse. And practicing morality is abstain from all unwholesome deeds. This is the way, and perform wholesome ones, and purifying one's own mind. This is in the teaching of the Buddha. All teachings of the Buddha, not only this Buddha, but all Buddhas. This is really concise, and this is a very clear exposition which appears and acceptable to all. So compared to ourselves, we like good things. We don't like bad things, and then we also want to hear the words, and we also want to see, and we also want to feel the experience of pure mind. And this is a basic one who follow this kind of things. Then we can have fulfill the essence of life. And the sila morality, if compared to our family life and our belonging things, so we respect ourselves, we value ourselves. Then why we could not respect others' life? So this is the first precept of in lay people's life, and the second is stealing somebody's belongings. So we value and we are so much precious in our values. So why we could not practice? Yeah, so this is also one of the things, the valuable aspect of practicing morality. And we move to another verbs, which is I recite in Pali. Then later I explain in English. Yo cha wasastan jive topinyo asmahito ekahan jivitan seyo Paññā Wanta Jayina. One who lives 100 years, devoid of wisdom and without samadhi. If one lives, it is better to live a single day, possessing wisdom and meditating. So, in these verbs, we bring wisdom and samadhi. So the person who lives 100 years without practicing, without bringing wisdom and concentration, he has no essence, he has no meaning. And the one who practices ekaham jivitan seya, that means just one day or single day of practicing, cultivating wisdom and cultivating a concentration is better. So we can hear, so here is constructing one who lives without wisdom, and it means who doesn't understand what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong. It means that one is desired to understand of things and so on. Living 100 years. It's okay.
Excuse me, Monte. It seems like we're hearing echoes. Are you
Yeah.
able to check with your microphone?
Microphone. Can you hear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just there's an echoes.
Just close.
Okay. It seems it might be a technical issue. Okay.
Yes, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, you can continue.
Can you? Yeah. Okay. Living 100 years without wisdom, lacking of wisdom, can destroy life and live carelessly on moral behavior. That's why we should cultivate the wisdom. Wisdom has the highest quality to know and to understand our life and to bring to practice meaningful life and the essence of life. That's why we learn to practice meditation. So here in this world, there are two aspects, two factors. One is paññā, wisdom. The other one is samadhi, concentration. So if one who practices and cultivates wisdom and concentration, he has meaningful life. The one who who didn't practice and cultivate wisdom and concentration. So we can move to another one. Here is one of the most important in our life. That is our effort. Here is one of the verses in Dhammapada that I would like to recite, and I just honor to the Buddha because of his teaching. We can learn. Here is one of the things. Yo cha wasa chatan jiwe kusito hina viriya ekahan jivitan seyo viriya marapato dhamma. To these verbs, in English translation, can be listen and can understand. Here also, if one should live 100 years, lazy, neglect, and one who discards abundant energy, better to live a single day having firmly arose energy. So here is in this world, the one who live without effort, without trying to get the good things and to develop good things, and the one who lives to cultivate goodness and to maintain goodness and to remove evil things and not to be having evil things. So in this also can compare two people, one who practice effort means right effort, proper effort. So this is also one of the noble effort paths, Samma Vayama. Samma Vayama, and we can translate it into English, right effort. So right effort means try to practice not to be happen the evil things and to remove the evil things and try to cultivate what is in good things and finally to develop what has been done good things. This is the right effort. So in an opposite way, who didn't practice this right effort, then though he lived 100 years or 100 years, he didn't have any essence, any meaning. So the one who practiced the right effort for a single day, he has meaning. For example, if here want to have a meaning, real meaning of life, really essence of life. In Mangla Sutta, everyone, every Buddhist may recite this sutta. And here, the quality of our life also has here, like to reference and the old and humility, contentment, patience, and other qualities will be supporting one's own family and supporting parents and honor to the teachers. This is also one of the things and good things cultivating. So, and trying to get good things is the effort. So effort have to have understanding and to feel the meaning of life. That's why one should have the effort. So the energy just doesn't work on his own, but works together with mindfulness and clear comprehension. We can learn this in Srivadhana Sutta, Mahasrivadhana Sutta, where the Buddha illustrated contemplating, for example, the body in the body with effort and clear comprehending and mindfulness. Then we can specifically can gain right mindfulness, right effort, and a clear comprehension. And here I just would like to say is mindfulness is the key factor to mindfulness and right effort and concentration. These three factors are working and linking together. Right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These three factors are working together and helping each other. This is in Noble Eightfold Path samadhi. To gain samadhi, we need all three aspects. And the most important thing now I can share, the most important thing is again in Dhammapada or where and the verse like this. Yo cha wasastan jiwe apasa udiyabaya ekahan jiwitan seyo pasato udiyabaya. This is really meaningful. And here I can share in an English translation. If one should live 100 years without seeing, arising, and passing away, it is better to live a single day, seeing, receiving, arising, and passing away. So the meaning of this verse, the one who sees the nature of life, just rising and passing away, then he can live a single day. He has meaning. He has he belongs or he fulfills his essence in his life. And the one who doesn't cultivate and wisdom to see a real nature of life, then he lives 100 years, but it doesn't have any meaning and any makes sense. So here, one should live 100 years not seeing what is right, what is wrong, and what is arising and passing away. The one who lives a single day, who knows and who sees without, who sees the rising and passing away, he is deserve and he is deserve the essence of his life. So even though very short and concise, we can compare. There are two peoples who see rising and passing. This is really practicing meditation. Then he can experience such kind of knowledge and such experience. So this is insightful knowledge. The one who has insightful knowledge, the one who doesn't have insightful knowledge. Insightful knowledge, one who lives a single day, he has meaning, he has essence. The one who doesn't have insightful knowledge, insightful experience, then 100 years old is nothing. And this is what the verse says. So which way we want to choose depends on our attitude. If we choose the way who is seeing and who is experiencing insightful knowledge, then we just follow and practice according to guidance, proper guidance who can give instruct, we can approach to him. Then we can follow his instruction, but the most important is our effort to practice. We can't get any meaning without practicing. Just like the one who want to want to have the swimming skills, and sitting riverbank and just reciting, I want to get, I want to be clever in swimming, but just sitting riverbank, he doesn't get any skill in swimming. But if he wants to get swimming skills, he has to and go and practice how to swim. This is a really practical method, practical way. So instead for knowledge also like that, just reading, just hearing, and then without practicing, for the one who didn't practice in reality, then he cannot get any experiential knowledge. And one of remaining verses I just want to share here to make life essence. This might be a final verse here in our Dhamma sharing in today's Dhamma talk. Let me recite the verbs. Here, yoja wasastan jiwe abasa amatan batan ekahan jivitan seyo pasato amatan batan. In these verbs, the knowledge and the way is too high standard. So here it means who lives 100 years not seeing the nibbana, and nibbana means here amata, and that means deathless state. Here most English translator they translate, and living for one day, a life of one day is better for one seeing the deathless state. Yeah. Here, apasan amatan badan. So, who experienced and seeing and experienced nibbana, and the one who lived 100 years without seeing and experiencing nibbana. That is no meaning and no make sense. So this is the way we can learn. There are plentiful instructions, but most important thing is to follow and to practice ourselves. There are plentiful instructions and methods which is more comfortable for us. So here in United States, we can compare to pharmacy and Walgreens. So there are many medicines, but with what kind of illness and what kind of disease we got, we can go and ask some medicines. So like compared to pharmacy and Walgreens and some production of medicine, the Buddha's teaching also like that. And the Buddha's teaching also plenty of instructions, but we can choose based on our character, our disease. Then we can choose what kind of medicine is can recover for our disease, our illness. So here we can learn very high essence of our life. So to conclude my talk here, to practice our life to have make sense, essence, morality, concentration, effort, and wisdom. So if we cultivate those, but if we consist in noble eightfold path, there are sila, samadhi, paññā. If we practice all these three aspects of things, then we can feel really meaningful life and essence of life. So to conclude our Dhamma sharing, one who practice sila, samadhi, paññā, and the first, most important is effort who trying to practice this. Then he live one day of life that he has a meaning and he can experience this is the essence of life. And the one who didn't conversely, who didn't practice sila, samadhi, paññā, then he has no experience what is the essence, real essence of life. So may this sharing go meaningful to everyone who listen in this Dhamma sharing channel, and we can keep up our practice. Who practice and who didn't practice, then he also can try to practice at least once a day and once a minute or second, just trying. So now it's a busy time. We don't have time. We just give reason. But if we try to get some minutes to fulfill what is the real essence of life, then we can experience the meaning of life and the essence of life. I think I should end up here. So any questions and any comment appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you so very much, Venerable Varabuddhi, for this profound speech on the essence of life. I'm sure all our Dhamma friends around the world were benefited today. We will take up your questions now, and we encourage you to post your questions in simple language through the Dhamma USA YouTube channel.
We will take up your questions now, and we encourage you to post your questions in simple language through the Dhamma USA.
Bante, do you happen to have another tab open of the StreamYard? Do you happen to have another tab open?
No.
We're still experiencing echo issues.
On the phone?
Yeah, whether it's on the phone or on the laptop.
Oh, I didn't open.
Okay.
Yes, on the phone. On the phone.
Okay, is it better now?
Yeah, I off now.
Okay.
Yeah, now I off. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like I. Okay.
Yeah.
I just checked the settings, but it still seems like there's issues. So if anyone has any questions, please post it in the comment box.
So if anyone has any questions, please post it in the comment box.
Okay. I don't see any questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see any questions.
So you can close here.
Okay. So Bante, actually do have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
So I wanted to know how we can maintain, what are some techniques to maintain mindfulness throughout the day?
We can maintain. What are some techniques to maintain mindfulness throughout the day? What are some techniques
Can you? Okay, can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I take off the microphone.
Okay.
So
So
can you
it's
hear?
probably something. Yeah.
Here is a little bit echo.
Yeah, I hear that.
Can you hear the echo?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So your question, repeat me your question.
My question was, what are some techniques to maintain mindfulness throughout the day?
Okay, good question. This is really helpful for those who we can maintain this mindfulness formally and informally. We can choose that. So formally, we can take time and give time of practicing and sitting and standing or some other techniques. But informally, whenever we do, just paying attention. So suppose informal practice, you go to school. Then you don't have time to sit, but mindfully going. Then on the way, you may have some like in a driving way without mindfulness. Then just like traffic, and when you are walking, some other cases can happen. So paying and just carefully going, and then you have no less problem. I don't want to say no problem, less problem, less problem. So if you have time, this is formally you can practice at your room, evening time and morning time. Then continuously on the long day at the office, at the classroom, or any at eating time, and then reading, working. Then carefully doing is maintain less problem, less stress, and so you can practice this all the time. So when the Buddha say all the time, should have mindfulness. Mindfulness. So we need to understand that formally mindfulness and informally mindfulness. Yeah, satisfying.
Yeah, thank you, Bhante.
Yeah, for the school time, just listen carefully. Then you can get some deeper and closer knowledge, closer explanations. When teacher is talking without paying attention, that's why I always say that teacher paying attention. And the Buddha also say that when he wants to talk Dhamma, then paying attention. Yeah. So without paying attention, then just like hearing, but no deeper understanding. So paying attention can bring hearing and understanding.
Okay, thank you, Bhante, for that.
What questions?
I think that's the question that I have for today. But if anyone else has any questions, please pop it in the chat box. But if anyone else has any questions, please pop it in the chat box. Okay. So it looks like there's no questions. With that, we conclude today's Dhamma sharing, and we look forward to meeting you with more insight Dhamma sharings in the coming weeks. Let's keep our palms together, close to our hearts, and pay respects to Venerable Varabuddhi with 3 sadhus. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you always be well, happy, and healthy, dear Venerable. Let's also keep our palms together close to our heart and pray that by the power of all the dana, sila, bhavana activities that we all have performed during our lifetime and during our whole course of samsara become one united power and may it be shared with all the celestial beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. May all wonderful celestial beings including respectful Brahmas and Devas, and all sentient beings, receive this merit and share this merit and be happy, well, and healthy wherever they are. May all your departed ones, included the late Acharya Upajayas, preceptors, parents, and all other ancestors, all the departed ones, also receive this merit. Be well, happy, healthy, safe wherever they are.
Ancestors, parents, and all other ancestors, all the departed ones, also receive this merit. Be well, happy, healthy, safe wherever they are. Ancestors, parents, and all other ancestors.
May all of us be able to live a happy life peacefully, comfortably, and with good health. May all of us and all sentient beings be able to attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana, the absolute peace and happiness, at the end of our samsara. Thinking thus, please keep our palms close to our heart and say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sabhutyo vivajjantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. See you again next week at the same time. Good night and thorough and saranai.
Okay.